This was the day in 1972 that Neil Young released that record, which became a million seller, Heart of Gold. He recorded it a year earlier in Nashville. It was on an album called Harvest. And James Taylor and Linda Ronstadt were the backup singers in that tune. How about that one? That's not too bad. Hey, Jim, Linda, you doing anything on Tuesday? I'm going to record a song. Yeah, we'll be over. That's pretty cool. And by the way, here's something that may confuse you. I hope not. February 5th, 1924, the BBC time signals, broadcast at the top of every hour from the Greenwich Observatory, were heard for the first time. Now, those time signals are called pips. So, when Gladys Knight got together and pulled the pips in, were they supposed to be going beep, beep, or were they supposed to be singing? What is a pip? People said, what is a pip? Now we know what a pip is. It's BBC time signals. I don't think that's what they had in mind when they chose that name for their group. My guest is Anthony Lolli, founder and CEO of Rapid Realty Franchise, LLC in New York City. Anthony, welcome back.
Thank you.
I have a question to ask you concerning what they call the shadow inventory. A real estate person referred to that as this is a whole group of houses that I guess are in foreclosure or about to go into foreclosure or are not on the market, and they're purposely being held back, and all of a sudden, sometime in the next 12 or 15 months, there's going to be a big dump on the market. What do you think about that?
Well, that was certainly the case over the past 2 years, but we're seeing less and less of that, especially with the short sales industry going in and really negotiating with people ahead of time to prevent some of this stuff from happening. And also, again, it goes back to the more sophisticated investors buying properties in the bulk loads, really picking up some of the shadow inventory. So now what's out there is stuff that's legitimately out there. When you look at the world of real estate today, there's more education online. There's websites like Zillow and Truvia that arm the buyer and the seller how to properly purchase and how to properly market their homes on par with what the values are.
Anthony, thank you very much for joining me today. Our guest is Anthony Lolli, national real estate mortgage expert. You've been very helpful. Filled us with some really great information. I appreciate it so much. If you get down the Orlando way, we'll see if we can fix you up with a couple of really great seats at the Amway Arena. And I'm, one of these days, going to venture in to see your new digs up there in Brooklyn. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.